Today, I want to talk about something we all dream of: becoming extraordinary. But what does it mean to be extraordinary? It's not about being perfect or famous. It's about going beyond what is expected, breaking through your limits, and making a real impact on the world around you. Being extraordinary means embracing your uniqueness and striving to be the best version of yourself, no matter where you are in life. The first step in making yourself extraordinary is self-awareness. We must look within, understand who we are, and recognize our strengths and weaknesses. This awareness is the foundation for growth. Once we know ourselves, we can take deliberate steps to improve. It's about constantly challenging ourselves and learning from our experiences. A huge part of this journey is our mindset. When we cultivate a mindset of resilience and positivity, we start seeing challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. It's not about avoiding failure, but learning to rise after each fall. Every setback brings with it a valuable lesson that contributes to our growth. Speaking of challenges, we all face them. Life will test us in many ways, but it's how we respond to adversity that shapes our character. Overcoming challenges can make us stronger, wiser, and more determined. Remember, some of the greatest achievements come from moments when people refused to give up. To achieve extraordinary results, we need to set meaningful goals. These goals should be big enough to inspire us, but also grounded in reality so we can take actionable steps towards them. It's not about doing everything at once, but moving forward, one purposeful step at a time. However, being extraordinary doesn't just come from individual effort. We must embrace continuous learning. Whether it's through formal education or self-taught lessons, we must keep evolving. Knowledge and new skills are what allow us to adapt to changing circumstances and create opportunities for ourselves. None of us can become extraordinary in isolation. The people we surround ourselves with can either lift us up or hold us back. Building meaningful relationships and learning from others can open doors and broaden our perspectives. Collaborating and sharing knowledge with others are powerful tools in achieving greatness. Finally, I want to leave you with this. Becoming extraordinary is not about reaching perfection, but about taking consistent actions toward your best self. The journey will be long, and it may not always be easy, but every effort you make towards self-improvement will bring you closer to your extraordinary potential. When we hear the word extraordinary, what comes to mind? Perhaps we think of famous inventors, groundbreaking scientists, or historical figures who shaped the world in remarkable ways. But extraordinary is not a one-size-fits-all label. It doesn't always have to mean fame, wealth, or recognition. In fact, being extraordinary means something different for each person, based on their own journey, goals, and values. To some, being extraordinary might mean breaking barriers and achieving things others thought were impossible. For others, it might simply be about living authentically, following their passion, and making a positive impact on the people around them. The truth is, extraordinary is about pushing beyond what's expected of us and doing something unique in our own way. It's not just about big accomplishments. It's about small, consistent actions that align with our purpose, constantly striving to improve and contributing to the world in ways that resonate with us personally. So when we think about being extraordinary, let's remember that it's a personal definition that grows with us, based on our own strengths, challenges, and the paths we choose to walk. The foundation of becoming extraordinary begins with self-awareness. To truly grow, we must first understand who we are, our strengths, our weaknesses, and our deepest values. Self-awareness allows us to take a step back, reflect on our actions, and identify areas where we can improve. Without it, we may wander aimlessly, unsure of what we need or want to accomplish in life. It's not about being perfect, but about knowing where we stand and where we want to go. Once we gain that clarity, growth becomes possible. It's the realization that no matter where we start, we have the ability to transform ourselves. Growth doesn't happen overnight. It's a continuous process that requires patience, effort, and openness to change. It means being willing to step outside of our comfort zones, to challenge our own limits, and to push ourselves to be better than we were yesterday. True growth happens when we embrace the idea that improvement is a lifelong journey. We must seek opportunities to learn, adapt, and refine our skills. Each failure, each mistake, and each moment of struggle is not a setback, but a stepping stone on the path to becoming extraordinary. The more we invest in ourselves, the more we evolve, and the closer we get to reaching our fullest potential. One of the most powerful tools in the journey toward becoming extraordinary is mindset. Our mindset shapes how we perceive ourselves, our challenges, and the world around us. It can be the difference between achieving greatness and staying stuck in the same place. A positive and resilient mindset gives us the strength to keep going even when the road ahead seems difficult or uncertain. A positive mindset helps us see opportunities rather than obstacles. When we approach life with optimism, we are more open to learning and growth. We start believing that challenges are not roadblocks, but rather stepping stones. Moments where we can improve, adapt, and rise stronger than before. This shift in perspective can make all the difference when facing tough times. Resilience, which is a crucial aspect of mindset, allows us to bounce back from setbacks. It's not about avoiding failure, it's about embracing it as part of the process. Resilient individuals don't give up when things get tough. Instead, they learn from their failures, adjust their approach, and keep moving forward. They understand that the journey to being extraordinary isn't always linear, but with the right mindset, every challenge becomes an opportunity to grow and evolve. In essence, the way we think about ourselves and the world has a profound effect on what we are able to achieve. A growth-focused mindset can transform our aspirations into reality, helping us turn ordinary moments into extraordinary achievements. So, as you pursue your own path, remember that mindset is everything. Cultivate positivity, stay resilient, and watch how your journey unfolds. Challenges are an inevitable part of life. No one's journey toward greatness is without obstacles. In fact, it's often through facing and overcoming difficulties that we gain our greatest strength. At first, challenges might feel discouraging. They can test our patience, resilience, and determination. But rather than seeing them as roadblocks, we must learn to view them as opportunities for growth. Every obstacle we encounter teaches us something valuable, whether it's about our character, our problem-solving abilities, or our capacity to adapt. Challenges force us to stretch beyond our limits. They give us the chance to refine our skills, develop new ones, and learn how to navigate through adversity. The more challenges we face, the more equipped we become to handle the next one. And each time we conquer an obstacle, we build confidence in our abilities. Furthermore, challenges provide perspective. When we go through difficult times, we gain a deeper appreciation for the times when things are going well. We learn what truly matters to us, and we begin to value the process of growth over instant success. It's in the struggle that we often discover our true potential, the strength and resilience we never knew we had. Overcoming obstacles doesn't mean we won't experience pain or frustration along the way. It means that, despite these feelings, we keep moving forward. It's about developing the mindset that setbacks are just stepping stones, not failures. Each challenge, no matter how tough, is a chance to become a better, stronger version of ourselves. Setting meaningful goals is one of the most powerful ways to make your journey toward becoming extraordinary intentional and focused. Goals give us direction and purpose. They provide a roadmap that helps us stay on track and motivated even when the path gets tough. But it's not just about setting any goals. It's about setting ambitious yet realistic goals that align with our deepest passions and values. Ambitious goals push us to reach beyond our comfort zones, challenging us to strive for things that might initially seem out of our grasp. These goals spark growth and keep us moving forward even in the face of difficulties. However, it's important to make sure they are also realistic. Setting goals that are too far-fetched can lead to frustration and burnout. We need to strike a balance between dreaming big and setting achievable milestones along the way. Realistic goals are grounded in our current abilities and resources, but still stretch us to improve. These goals should be specific, measurable, and time-bound, giving us clear markers to track progress. But even more importantly, they should be connected to something we truly care about. When our goals align with our passions and values, they become more than just tasks to check off. They become powerful motivators that fuel our energy and determination. Passion plays a key role in the process. If we set goals that excite us and reflect our true desires, we'll be much more driven to put in the work needed to achieve them. Whether it's a career aspiration, a personal project, or an area of self-improvement, when we choose goals that resonate deeply with us, they stop being obligations and become the fuel that ignites our journey. And as we work toward these goals, it's important to regularly evaluate our progress and adjust our approach when necessary. The path toward greatness is rarely a straight line. Sometimes we may need to recalibrate our goals, break them down into smaller steps, or even change direction. Flexibility is key. What matters is that we remain committed to progress and stay true to the goals that matter most to us. One of the most important ingredients in the journey to becoming extraordinary is continuous learning. In a world that's constantly changing, the ability to learn and adapt is essential. Whether it's formal education or informal learning, the process of gaining new knowledge, refining our skills, and challenging our thinking is a lifelong commitment. Education doesn't have to happen within the confines of a classroom. Learning is everywhere. We can learn from the books we read, the people we meet, the experiences we have, and the mistakes we make. The key is to approach every moment with an open mind and a curiosity to learn. It's about seeing learning as an ongoing process rather than a one-time event. By embracing this mindset, we position ourselves to grow in ways we never imagined possible. Formal education, such as degrees or certifications, certainly plays a role in building a solid foundation. However, it's important to recognize that informal learning, like reading articles, taking online courses, attending workshops, or even having meaningful conversations, can be just as valuable. The world is full of resources, many of them easily accessible, that allow us to broaden our knowledge and develop new skills at any stage of life. What matters most is developing an adaptable skill set. In an unpredictable world, the ability to pivot, learn new tools, and apply knowledge to different challenges is a superpower. Whether you're in a profession that requires technical expertise or in a creative field that thrives on innovation, continuous learning ensures that you're prepared to evolve with the times and stay ahead of the curve. Another powerful aspect of learning is the development of critical thinking. As we expose ourselves to new ideas and perspectives, we sharpen our ability to analyze, evaluate, and make informed decisions. This empowers us not only to excel in our own lives, but also to contribute thoughtfully to the lives of others and the world around us. The pursuit of knowledge is also a way to fuel passion. When we constantly expand our minds and abilities, we create new opportunities to explore our interests and uncover areas we're passionate about. This sense of excitement and curiosity can lead to innovations, discoveries, and connections that inspire us and those around us.